Nancy Carr with AARP Maryland, and I'm here today with Regina Hammond, Executive Director of ReBUILD Johnston Square. And Ms. Hammond has just received word that AARP is granting her organization $25,000 for a neighborhood project. So welcome, Ms. Hammond. How are you today?
Wonderful.
So can you tell me about your organization, ReBUILD Johnston Square?
Well, ReBUILD Johnston Square was founded by me, actually, in 2013. I've actually lived in the Square community for over 30 years. However, Johnston Square was a redlined, disinvested community. And I didn't know that before. I moved to quickly learned that was the neighborhood. So nothing was happening here, but we had a lot of young families had into a new development here. We had lots of kids who needed things to do. And we didn't have any of those needs addressed. So I ended up partnering with a build organizer at the time. And I trained and learned how to organize the community. So in 2013, we got the ReBUILD Johnston Square together and we asked them what they wanted for the neighborhood. And they told us they wanted housing and employment and recreation, and they wanted to feel safe in their community. And as the newly founded ReBUILD Johnston Square neighborhood organization, that's what we started out to do. We had the good fortune of winning another grant, the Parks Association grant, and we actually renovated that had been neglected for years. It was rusted, fences falling down, faded basketball courts, faded swimming pools. We did $1 million renovation to that park, renamed it for Henrietta Lacks, and now the kids have a beautiful space where they can play. On a mission for the last 8 years to rebuild the Johnston Square community, not only with recreation, but with affordable housing, with safety, which is where this grant comes into play, because again, Johnston Square is located on two main thoroughfares, Preston Street and Biddle Street, and we have an elementary school. And even though the traffic is supposed to be slower, cars speed through our neighborhood on their way to downtown Baltimore and out of the city. And we've been working with the Department of Transportation for several years to implement different programs to slow the traffic. So this crosswalk grant is going to us to do one more piece of that puzzle to help slow the traffic down and make it for our residents here at Johnston Square.
And how does the crosswalk program, how are these improvements, what's it going to look like?
So what we're going to do is we're going to be incorporating some of the kids from the elementary school are going to be an active part of it. The residents are going to volunteer, and we're going to create art that's going to go on the crosswalk at Valley and Biddle Street, which is one of a very busy part. There's no traffic light there. There is a crossing guard there during school hours, but there's also a park right there on the corner. So kids are walking across that street. So this artwork, and apparently it's been proven that this artwork on the crosswalks, people to sort of slow down and look instead of zooming through. So
it's literally going to be painting and artwork on the curbs and in the street?
It's actually going to be on the crosswalk by the school. And we're looking to do 2 of them because the park is located on Chase Street, and that park is there and the school. So people cut through the park to enter the school on that side as well. So we're looking to do the same type of artwork there to slow that traffic. The kids are coming because we have Latrobe Public Housing is right on the other side of the park. So there's quite a few kids that come through the park and enter the school. Not to mention just the day-to-day trying to get across the street. The traffic is just entirely too fast. Unfortunately, the street, not in Johnston Square, but in the next community over, we did have a fatal accident, and speed played a part in that.
Mhm. So it's going to create safety, but also beauty.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have another project going on in the neighborhood called Magnificent Mile. I had the good fortune of visiting Chicago and saw their Magnificent Mile and returned and said, we're going to create a Magnificent Mile in Johnston Square. So we right now maintain 30 lots in Johnston Square, and 7 of them we have created beautiful ornamental gardens. So this is going to be the theme throughout the neighborhood, the crosswalk art. We've had the good fortune of winning a couple of grants for murals. So, yeah, definitely beautifying the neighborhood and sending the message that Johnson Square, too, is a big place for people to live, work, and just be.
Well, that's wonderful, and we're so proud to be part of this project. Can you tell me if anyone listening wants to get involved or volunteer? Are there opportunities available?
Absolutely. And the best way to keep up with us, we do have a Facebook page and we do have a website, but it's so new, I couldn't even tell you what it was at the moment. But I can tell you, but the Facebook page is Rebuild Johnson Square at Johnston Square. And usually when we're doing certain events and we need, and we're often volunteers are welcome, we'll put it there to contact us and come and join the fun of digging in the dirt and beautifying the neighborhood.
Well, thank you so much. This sounds like a great project. We wish you all the success in the world. Can't wait to see it when it's done this fall.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. And thank you.